Ransford, good morning. How are you?
By God's grace, my brother.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Charlie, yesterday when we were having a conversation about fraud, I thought I knew what was happening in this country, but I was shocked with some of the revelations on the micro level. What people are going through and what people are doing. How long have you been doing this?
17 years.
17 years.
Yes.
Chasing fraud.
That's what I do. Across telecom, banking, agric, everything.
Telecom, banking, agric, everything.
Everything.
Which of these sectors has the most incidence of fraud? Do we know?
There hasn't been much research done on that, but because telecom services, calls, mobile money is everywhere, it's perceived that is a lot.
Yeah.
But the ones that happen within restaurants, within hospitality, within aviation, in agriculture, on our farms, in our supermarkets, are amazing, and businesses are collapsing.
You know, talking about the telco fraud, last week my shop assistant called me. It's like, boss, the money on the Momo, we should transfer all of it. I don't know why. Is the money eating your money? I said, no, but every 5 minutes, she gets a call from these fraudsters who are telling her all sorts of things. Oh, we transfer this amount. And sometimes they get it right. They get the amount right. Oh, we transfer this amount to you mistakenly. And she will tell them, if you did, then reverse it. And we are getting a lot of that. But so people know about the telco fraud, financial fraud, and all those things. But what is happening in the other spaces? Share some of the stories and the experiences with us.
So, Kojo, I have seen very amazing things happening to people's business. People getting to know that monies that are on their books that is purported to have gone to a bank, they go to the bank and there's no money there. Their employees have siphoned these monies into their various projects and have quit jobs.
How does that happen?
So you have an employee who is trusted by the owner of the business.
Yeah.
A very huge factory. People come and buy, and you are supposed to send the money to the bank. So on the books, you have about 1.2 million cedis in your bank. It is only when the owner suffered stroke and his son took over the business that he noticed that the money that they believe they have in the bank is actually just on their books, and the monies don't even get to the bank.
Wow.
No reconciliation between the books in the factory and what is in the bank account. In agriculture, I have seen people who have more than 500 pigs and they kept dying. Every week there is a report, 3 of them have died. And you know there's this swine flu, 3 of them have died, 4 of them have died. So he asked that, Charlie, I want to quit. And I said, can I see the frequency of this report? Do you keep any records? He said, we'll have WhatsApp chats. I looked at the chat and I checked the date. And the pigs are dying every Tuesday in the evening. So the date for about 6 months, it sounds funny, right? For about 6 months, the pigs are dying every Tuesday evening. That is when the WhatsApp message comes to this big man that your pigs are dying. Now, a little bit of work, we found out that the markets near where the piggery is operate on Wednesday morning.
Okay.
So this guy, after undercover, we noticed that he was giving the pigs Valium, put in their water. So the selected ones to the market are giving Valium in the afternoon.
So the pigs, the ones that die, they are the ones that are actually ready
for
the
market. Big ones are those. So when they come and they want to buy the pigs, the people who operate the chobas and all that, the pork and yam with kinky, if you choose the one you want, it to be brought to you the following day on market day. They give them Valium. The animals are lying lifeless. Pictures and videos are shared with owner. Get rid of them. They wake up at the market the following day and they are sold.
Hey! Onipa daseni.
Now, there's somebody who has taken a loan. Every week, he's investing more than 30,000 cedis feeding these animals. And they are dying and waking up, resurrecting every Wednesday morning.
I want to assign a figure to the pigs that are dying every. So if you even lose one every Tuesday, right?
Yes.
And these are mature ones. So
yes, mature, 3,005.
Like 100 kilos, right?
100 kilos. 35 cedis per
kilo is 35. So it's like you are losing 3,500 cedis.
Exactly.
Every Tuesday.
Yes.
and that money is going into somebody's pocket.
Somebody's pocket. There's
And
a
you
special
pay this-
arrangement.
You pay this person too every month.
That's a danger. You are paying him. And see, even if you ask this person that, oh, I want to reduce your salary, they don't mind. They will show as the most dedicated people. And I'll deal with the warning signs. Okay? So, I mentioned the factory that money never got to the account. But on their books, they had 1.2 million. Now, guess what? You have a supermarket, a restaurant, and you think that your goods, a big restaurant, people are buying your drinks and all that. But you are not making money. You check and you notice that people are not consuming your drinks. But you have a huge facility you are paying in dollars at a prime area. You have air conditioning. You have good DJ like Obeti playing.
And
everybody is everybody is there. But you are not selling. Now we go in and we find out that the people who manage the place have gone to bring their own drinks, which is cheaper. Because remember that if you buy it from the distributors, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And they are selling it and yours is sitting down there. So nobody has stolen anything from you, but your facility, your air conditioning, your sound.
They are stealing your electricity and your sound and your furniture.
So you are actually paying your competitor who is operating at your premises. And you are happy that you are running a restaurant. You are happy that you are running a supermarket, but the items being sold are not your items. And you are paying them. So this category, call it asset misappropriation. So you have your asset, you have your building, you have your cars that salespeople are supposed to go around and look for business, and they are using it for Uber. And you are the one fueling these cars.
Like Chief Ken will send his salespeople to go around and look for business.
Yes, you are the one maintaining these cars. And you are paying the people who are also competing with you every month.
Sometimes branded cars, they will still use them for
Uber.
They
will still use them for Uber. And so asset misappropriation is a very dangerous category when it comes to fraud. People do not see it. Oh, if nothing of mine is missing, if the gentleman has not stolen anything from me, then I do not think that we should worry.
So you, the absentee business owner, you've set up a nice, let's say, Sami Odame pub. But Sami Odame is always at work.
You're a good Samaritan. I call those people good Samaritans.
And he engages, say, Aaron to run the pub. Aaron is not stealing from Sami.
No. Your items are intact.
His money.
No.
But Aaron goes to the market to buy extra drinks.
Yes.
And comes to stock in Sami's fridges.
Exactly.
And sells his drinks to the people.
At a very exorbitant price because Sami's area is posh. And that area, when you go, the drink costs 3 times what is on the street.
Then Sami pays for the rent, for the furniture, for the cleaning, pays Aaron. Also pays for electricity for people to enjoy.
Exactly. Good music.
There's a lot of traffic coming in, but Sami is not making money.
No, you are not making money. This category of fraud, if you don't have the eye, you can never catch it.
Yeah. If you don't pay attention to the business.
You can't catch it. Okay? Somebody asked me, why fraud examiner? You need that eye that nobody has to, see some of these things. Because if pigs are resurrecting on every Wednesday, they die on Tuesday, they resurrect on Wednesday, and they are sold on the market. And you see the animals dead.
The thing is sad.
The other farm hands are confirming that the goat, the sheep, the pigs are dying. And the vet has come and they are fine, but they are dying.
So your farm hands sometimes collude with.
Yes, they collude.
And other people around.
Exactly.
And spread the bounty from. Wow.
When people who work for you collude to defraud you, it is a very difficult thing to catch. There are guest houses that people have built, air conditioned, and they come back and say the occupancy is 4 people. You have a facility almost 25 rooms, so it's only 4 people, it's only 5 people. Meanwhile, the place is full, but they are only giving you just 5. The revenue they make from 5 of the rooms, and they actually, give people the small rooms so that revenue will come to you. The executive suites are going into their pockets. And you are sitting somewhere, you say you have a guest house manager, you have a restaurant manager, you have a farm manager you are paying. He's actually your competitor and somebody siphoning resources from you.
This is interesting. I've spoken to a lot of people in the hospitality space, people who own guest houses and 1-star, 2-star hotels, and they always tell me that occupancy is very low. Sometimes they say it's 10%, 20%. But we also know that people are using these facilities. They are going for funerals, weddings, some are doing short time and all sorts of things. but the owners hardly get money.
So somebody
these are
comes
all
in
the
and is
reasons.
staying for a week, 7 days. He's only recorded for 2 days. So on the books, he's sleeping for 2 days, but really your facility is being used for 7 days.
But you have cameras.
You are getting to the solutions.
Okay.
How many people think that these things are luxury? But technology has come to deal with some of these things.
Yeah.
That if anybody enters a room and light comes on, I am alerted that room number 13 is occupied. Because the person will not sleep in the dark. So there's technology to deal with some of these things.
You know, one of the areas that is big in this country is the retail space. Almost everybody has a small corner shop. Where I grew up in Asia, there were corner shops like every 2 meters. And these days there are all these other bigger supermarkets, and we have the big malls, and so there's investment in the retail space. What's happening in that space? Or these days, Charlie, because of all the POSs and everything, it's just
Deadly.
a perfect space. Oh,
Deadly,
mom.
You see, let me tell you one fraud scheme that, again, you would think that they haven't stolen anything from me. They inflate your prices. So what is supposed to be sold for about 120 cedis, they are selling it for 150. As for you, you are going to get your money at the end of the day because you said it is 120. So that 30 cedis is going to your staff. And you don't check how much they are selling it. What they actually do is that they are driving your customers away to competition. So you see, at the end of the day, your business will begin to shrink. But your items have not been stolen. Your cash has not been stolen. But the additional charges that your staff are added is actually going to collapse your business. And that happens in a retail shop a lot.
Do you know, I've just realized that one of the shops that I've been buying cosmetics from, just in this conversation, I've just realized that the person at that shop is defrauding the owner.
Oh, you have
I've just realized it. Because whenever I go to buy a particular product, they ask me if I want the one with the sticker or the one without the sticker.
Okay.
And when they ask me that, I never understood it. It's a hair product. I mean, it's like very common, hair pomade or whatever they call it. I never thought twice about it. I keep saying, oh, I don't care. And they'll give me one without a sticker. I've been buying for years from this place.
So you buy the one
I've just
without the
realized now what they are doing just from this conversation.
There's more.
Tell me more.
There's more. You see, I walked to a shop to go and get some items. And the lady just keyed and mentioned 570 cedis. And because you're big men like you, when they mention, all you do is you pay.
Hey, I beg.
So I said, take your time. Can you break it down for me to see the fine? When I checked, it was 280.
Hey!
And I insisted that give me the printout receipt from the supermarket. So that is faulty. But let's check. Hey, sorry, it's 280. I added other people's to you.
Wow.
The number of people who are working into retail shops and are getting defrauded because they mention the amount and they don't check because the attendant has mentioned. They look at you, look at your demeanor and notice that this man is not going to check the things I mentioned. So okay, let me bag it for you. How much? 580. And you are paying 200 cedis more.
Yeah, and sometimes too, because you've stayed in a queue for a very long time,
Yeah,
You don't think about it, you just pay.
You are in a hurry.
Oh, you know things are expensive. So when they tell you, oh, 1,200, you're like, hey, you're my boy.
Now,
Then
so
you
this
pay and
kind
you
of
leave.
fraud, it is not going to hit the business owner directly because to him he hasn't lost anything. But the consumers who are suffering from this will go to another shop where there is a system to track how much things cost. And you say, I buy these things, but when I go here, I spend
cheaper.
less. I'll stop going to Sami or Dame's shop. It's because the guy sitting there is inflating the cost of the items or is adding some charges that you are not aware. You see, the beauty of this category of fraud is that it will shrink your business and kill it slowly.
Slow poison.
Driving people away gradually. Oh, now say the microphone to there, now say the microphone to there. The best way out, and I keep on saying, whether it's a washing bay, whether it is a supermarket, a restaurant, label your items and put cost to it. You go to shops in this country and you have to ask where you're saying. You go to the washing bay and you ask, if you wash my 4x4, how much? And that looks at you as a 50 Ghana cedis.
In fact, what they'll tell you is that
Company
need a 50.
So what business owners have actually done is that because they don't label and cost their items and display the prices, they are making the attendant feast on the customers.
I see.
And that kills businesses.
Listen, I want to ask, what makes people do this?
Thank you. So, first of all, our human nature is such that if you are not brought up and you do not have integrity, your ability to do the right thing when nobody is watching you, and your ability to do things to favor yourself at the detriment of everybody, including your employer, is very high. Now, there is a research done by Donald Creasy, and that is what all fraud examiners have used to answer this question. That for this to happen, 3 things must occur. 1, the employee must rationalize and justify his actions. But this farm is big. I'm not even being paid so much.
This man cried. He has money already.
He lives in Accra. He drives. He comes here with different cars. If I sell 1 pig every week, what is it going to do to him? At least I'm poor. So they tone down their actions by justifying these things, and they don't see it as anything. That is level 1. Level 2, when they come under pressure, or when there's a motivation, there's a problem at home. My child is sick, or I need some money. I have gone into gambling, and I have made a lot of losses. People are coming after me. They will steal from you. So it is not everybody who comes across as a bad person. We have 3 categories of them. The pre-planned fraudsters, they are set out from day one that man's farm, I'll make sure I work there. That company, I'll make sure I go and work at the IT department. From day one, he will even do courses that will enlighten him on how to come and steal from you and target your organization and join.
So this person's actual job within the organization is to steal from you.
To steal. That's what he came to do. We call them pre-planned fraudsters. And then we have the intermediaries. As for those people, they start as very, genuine people, God-fearing. They wouldn't do what is wrong until some pressure comes some way, somehow. Things are bad. Mother is sick. Gone for a certain girlfriend who is demanding things. Then they drop and get into that category. The last ones, we call them the slippery slope. As for them, anything goes. They just want to enjoy life. Slopes. They just want to enjoy life. They don't care where the money comes from. They don't care how they make it. So far as you give them the opportunity, they will steal from you. So I've mentioned rationalization. The next one is pressure. When your employees come under pressure from any quarters, they will steal from you. And this world is a life of pressure. So what do? The third one is when they have the opportunity. And the opportunity is usually the only thing that the business owner has. So what you need to do to save the situation is to minimize the opportunity. Why is that gentleman the same person who is telling you what you need at the farm? He's the same person going to buy it. He's the same person receiving the items when it comes. You have sold your farm to the person. You sold your business to the person. Segregation of duty would have cured this. One person makes a genuine check on what we need. The same person who is telling you what we need and how much we need is the one you are sending money. He's the one going to buy the items. He's the same person receiving the items. Across all these things that I have mentioned, he can build a house in months. Because if we need 5, he's telling you we need 50. 45 for him. When it is coming, even the 5 that he needs, he will divest some. It won't get to your business center. And he will go and sell that one too. The one that comes to, he will steal some. Because he's the one receiving it. So segregation of duty, you don't allow one person to do everything. Usually because we think that we have cheap labor. So this person can do everything. He is the shop attendant. He is the caretaker.
He's the cleaner.
He's everything.
He's a driver.
Let me tell you something. I got a guy to spray a farm, cassava farm. He said, we need about 50 bottles of this weedicide. You bought it for him. You know what the guy was doing? He has a machine. He was not using the thing on our farm. He charged us for spraying the 50 bottles per bottle.
How many acres of cassava was that?
It was just 7 acres.
And auto 50 bottles.
You don't know. You haven't researched as a farmer. All you know is that somebody has done a yam farm, somebody has done a cassava farm. So you too, you do some. And you have gone for this guy. You have already gone to buy 50 bottles. He needed less than 7 to do that.
Yeah.
And going to buy the weedicide for this guy, he's already gotten more than 42 free. He's charging you for spraying each bottle. And he's using your machine to go and spray other farm.
And he's charging you for 50.
And he's charging you for 50 and you're paying him.
Casper Jack.
So you have not researched into your business. You have no idea. That guy is the one detecting how much money should come out of your pocket. So that is number one. make sure that you do research into the business and the things that goes on. Don't just jump and say that I think this business is fetching somebody money, so I'm going into it.
Ransford, you know what? We have just about 5 minutes to wrap up. We will need you to come to the studio because the messages I'm getting and the questions people have for you, plenty. So before we leave today, just give us some ideas as to how to spot these things and how to fix them. Okay, but we'll bring you back to go into the various industries and discuss some of the things in detail.
So, warning signs. When you have an employee who lives above and beyond his means, number one warning sign.
Like the richest DJ.
Yes. So you have somebody.
He's the highest paid DJ.
The highest paid DJ.
He's not the richest.
Is not
Do not cast aspersions here. He's the highest paid
DJ.
Yes.
Do you understand?
So you have an employee, you know you are paying this guy 3,000 cedis, but he's living like a king. The car he's driving, the food he's ordering, even you, the business owner, you can't afford it. Warning sign number one. Warning sign number two. These people don't want to go on leave or share duty. You tell them that your mother is not feeling well, take 4 days off. No. They will even die while they are in your They don't want to go anywhere. Because the day they left, that was when the market woman came to say, "Beto prekuna yekuni nibi." And I prekuna nyani Wednesday nibi. So they will leave. You understand? They are sitting on things. And you know, the irony of it is that these are the people we praise. We praise them very hard working.
Oh boy,
He doesn't sleep. He wakes up 4 a.m.
Yes.
And he's the last to leave. And
You
you are
send
praising
photos
him.
and videos.
Why is he always there? Because he knows he's sitting on teams. The day he will just move. And I tell business owners that leave management is a fraud management solution. Go on leave. Leave. Let somebody to and it's see. Go and check. It is when people left that they noticed that all the cartons that we thought were filled were empty boxes. Because he knows that every time when you can become for 5. So he has removed all and gone to sell. When you are coming, he'll get 5 for you. And you think you have boxes. You come and you count. So leave management. Let them go on leave. The business is not for them. It's for you. No matter how dedicated, let them go on leave. They live above their means. They don't share their duty. You tell them that, oh, take some time, let another person. No. Why are you doing this? They'll fight you. The next one, they have a very close relationship with vendors and some customers that if you criticize any vendor who is buying for, oh, these people, their maize is no longer good. I don't think that the furniture that is, hey, but that is okay. Why are you complaining?
Oh, action day.
Yes, because they are beneficiaries of your downfall. So you can't criticize a customer or a vendor. The closeness with those people is amazing. Now the way forward, research into your business. Be present. Do not allow one person to take charge of your business and say that he's a dedicated employee. Put things like cameras, alarms, how do you call it? Things that will indicate to you that even if I'm not here, from my phone, I can verify some of the things that I am seeing. And then document, keep proper records, and use tools to analyze. Remember that it was just going through the WhatsApp and checking the data. We got to know that the pigs are dying only on Tuesdays. Since we don't have time, maybe we end here.
Yes.
You see why
we'll bring you back.
You see why I'm going on leave next week? It's to help detect fraud. Samuel Adame, thank you very much for approving my leave.
Charlie Ransford, it's been good talking to you.